It's said everyone has a story. China has almost 1.4 billion of them. From the mega cities to the vast countryside, from the ancient to the ultra-modern. It's our job to bring these stories to you, direct from one of the most rapidly changing nations on the planet. I'm Laura Schmidt, and we're rediscovering China. China's traditionally one-size-fits-all fashion industry has only recently woken up to the idea and commercial possibilities of plus-size modeling.
我是大模特，我就是一个好看的胖子。
经常有人在我评论说：“这个女的好胖哦，好丑哦，脱下来吧，那衣服好显胖哦，你卖什么东西？”
Today on Rediscovering China, we meet some of the women who are showing the country that big is also beautiful. Traditionally, modeling has been closely associated with thinness, often unhealthily so. Plus-size modeling emerged as an alternative in some countries several decades ago. But in China, where standards of beauty remain rigidly tied to slimness, the trend towards using larger models did not appear until after 2010. Now, though, it seems it's here to stay, as more and more women are deciding to love their fuller figure and show it off. This is Yan, who also goes by the English name Queenie. She's a young woman living in Guangzhou, the southern Chinese city that's known as a manufacturing hub for clothing. Therefore, it comes as no surprise that Yan works in the fashion industry. She is one of Guangzhou's growing number of plus-size models. After applying a full face of makeup and inserting colored lenses, it's time to pack her suitcase. It's so full you could be forgiven for thinking she's off on a long work trip. In fact, she needs all these accessories for just a single day of shooting.
这个呢，是我平常会给自己准备一个大一码的鞋子，到最后因为我们脚会肿，所以会准备一个公司的适合我们脚的，然后这是大一码的。 然后就是需要一条黑色的打底裤，就是每个模特都得必须备着的，一个黑色的，一个白色的，然后一条蓝色的牛仔裤。这堆东西都是打底穿的，就是我们衣服要防走光打底。我还准备了一个束腰，束腰就是有时候客户的衣服特别窄的时候，我们穿上束腰。 但一般是冬装或者说那种能够遮得住的那种，还有一个打底裤。对，这些呢都是要带过去的。
Yan generally has 2 or 3 photo shoots a week in Guangzhou. However, the occasional job will take her as far as Thailand, Vietnam, or even South Korea.
记得要红过网红哦。
Plus-size modeling is not Yan's first career. The enterprising 25-year-old has tried her hand at a number of different ventures over the years.
我当模特的时候攒下钱去开了店。 我有开过服装店、美甲店、饮食店，是有赚钱的。但是我是真的比较喜欢当模特那种感觉，真的很喜欢那种在镜头的感觉。第二就是自由咯。
Plus-size modeling was not Yan's first choice. She began her career in front of the camera, modeling standard or regular size clothing. However, she struggled physically and emotionally to adjust to the weight restrictions.
普通身材模特他们的要求是不能过100的体重，像我这样的身高是不能过100的。然后呢， 当时我是会用一个非常不健康，甚至说是畸形的方法去让自己瘦下来。当时我很爱吃，但是我又不想怕长胖，想减肥，会用催吐的方式，就是吃完就吐出来，吃完就吐出来的方式，来让自己看起来瘦一点，来能够更好的接受就是去迎合我的工作以及大众的一个审美吧。
But then she encountered Huang Fei. As China's very first plus-size model, Huang Fei was a trailblazer who has gone on to establish the country's first plus-size modeling agency. While she's well established today, when she started out in the business by approaching girls on the street, she struggled to find any willing candidates.
When I was a freelance agent, and the girl not trust me because they never heard about this. No one will think about, especially in China, they will not think about, I'm big, I'm fat, but how I can be a model? You must be a liar. So everyone here in China, they were like this because they never heard about plus-size model.
In Ian's case, it took considerable determination to convince Huang Fei to take her on.
当时就非常有趣的事情，我很自信，因为我本来就是个模特，我肯定我觉得我很美，对不对？然后我就给他发了我的照片，发了我以前的模特卡。但其实当时我虽然体重上去，我是不肯承认这个事实的，我还是觉得说瘦才叫美。然后我还是发了我以前的照片给他，然后他跟我说你看起来很瘦，而且他说我看起来很老，对，他说我看起来很老。当时我是23岁，他说我看起来老，像30岁女生啊，我老。我这么美，为什么说我老？你不要我是你损失啊！我真的很生气，在想你不要我是你的损失哎。然后我去照镜子，好像瘦了一点点老。然后呢，我就去参考他录用的模特，我就看到可能我有些东西是要改变一下的。我去染了头发，然后录了视频，我给他看，我说能不能再考虑一下我。
And another chance she got. Ian, like most of her peers, used the online platform Weibo, China's Twitter, to convince Huang Fei of her potential. Huang Fei has almost 40,000 followers online and receives a flood of applications every day, some of them more professional than others. She always insists on a picture and body measurements at the very least, since plus-size models are also subjected to requirements regarding their bodies.
The first, like a model, they must be really young, beautiful, and tall enough, and big enough.
What is big enough, for example?
Actually, international, they have a size for plus-size model. It's like size 8. So the size 8, it's almost like 70 kgs here in China. It's almost like this. So my lowest weight is like 70 kgs. And the tall, because you are like a model, but you are the Chinese model. The Chinese girls not really tall, so it's like 1 meter and 65 cm.
Okay.
So all my models, if you want to take the pictures, if you want to be the commercial models, you must be more than 1.65 m and 70 kg.
With a good 20 applications arriving in her inbox each day, Huang Fei finds it hard to keep up. Her direct approach to giving feedback doesn't seem to put anyone off, although some applicants have taken offense at the straightforward manner with which she rejects them.
I think I'm not harsh. I just be honest to all the girls. I'm telling them the truth. But, this business is not like the other business. The other job, you can work so hard, you can fix it. But this job just focus on your face, on your look. You need to have a really beautiful face and good shape. That's all. So I just looking at their pictures and say, okay, it's not okay. And that's all. So I'm telling them the truth. But now here in China, they always want to hear something good.
The other part of Huang Fei's business is live streaming. Her models showcase different clothes during a live stream, while viewers can buy the outfits in real time from the online store linked to the account. It's a fairly new business model, but one that is catching on fast in Chinese cyberspace.
差不多了，最小码可以，好吧？1号，有人点1号，那我把这衣服穿完给你们穿1号链接，好吧？这一款的话差不多，哇，我难受，哎呦，我跟你们讲，我手短。这个衣服呢，不要这么装哈。37号原价288，好吧？现价是188，便宜了100，在我这儿，便宜了100。同时你给客服报我的名字，还可以再拿个5元优惠券。我先脱了，还没有人想让我试穿衣服的，可以跟我讲哈，因为我的手腰。
Man Li is one of the people Huang Fei employs for her live streams. The 21-year-old spends around 6 hours a day trying on clothes in front of an audience that can grow to as many as 200 people at a time. She rattles off details about clothing materials, fits, cuts and sizes at a breathtaking speed, talking non-stop for hours on end.
其实现在我还觉得我挺幸运，就他现在有点小小的事业心啊，小小的规划，挺好的。
你会看他直播吗？
看，我经常，我是他的钻粉，我经常在他直播室里面吐槽他，他就会生气，因为他那时候做弄直播衣服的时候，他是什么都不懂的，面料、款式。 版型，那我都真的是，他一边直播，我一边给他发微信，教他怎么说，是什么面料，这个版型是什么版型，适合什么样的身材穿。毕竟我做这行多了嘛，我就会给他就是在微信上，他就一直这样整个一年。
To date, just one of Man Li's live stream sessions can rack up a total of 140,000 views, a result she has achieved after just a year in this high-pressure job. However, it's evident that this type of work is both mentally and physically exhausting.
他每次就是很揪心啊，有时候我看他也很揪心，很累的时候呢，就说哎呀我不想做了，我想换工作。 我说你一个工作不能坚持的话，你换来换去，最终还是一样。
赶紧刷啊，公屏上刷起来啊，赶紧刷！哎，很多人刷，我看了啊。行，可以兄弟，可以啊，可以兄弟啊。行，那我今天就下播了啊，在这跟大家说声再见啊。明天是下午6点45分到晚上12点45分这个点儿，你们过来看我啊，然后来点上关注走一走，完之后的话进我粉丝群，到时候我在开播的时候会在粉丝群说。 你们记得关注哈，来拜拜啊，下播拜拜。哎，累吗今天？累，真累。那除了累没有别的话了。
你这么工作最累的一部分是哪个部分？是说话、换衣服或者什么？是
心累。
心累。
就是心，没别的。你要说体力，外面我们都不累，叫我干嘛我都不累，就心累。就比如说有时候。 你网络暴力肯定是有的，比如说你在这换，你要说你要穿成那样子短裤背心，你要在正常人面前那样式儿，别人说实话，别人就会觉得你这个女的有点胖，就经常有人在我评论说这个女的好胖哦，好丑哦，脱下来吧那衣服好显胖哦，你卖什么东西？就会有这种人去来，就是这个样子的网络暴力，然后我又不能骂他，我又不能说他，我要完整的跟他讲。 你不能看我直播。
Back in Guangzhou, Yi Yan is getting ready for a day of photo shoots. She's modeling a collection for one of Huang Fei's clients. Getting her makeup done means sitting around for an hour, time this ambitious young woman does not want to waste.
我可以睡觉吗？我困了。
好。
我真的困了，我真的睡觉啊。这样子啊。因为我昨天真的好困，就是你知道吗？就每次工作的时候，你就会一直睡不着，然后就是我应该是每2个小时就醒一次，就我要工作，就起床，然后就每次这样子。每次工作的时候不是浮肿就是长痘痘，我天哪！
Can you play a musical instrument?
Can you play a music instrument?
你要干嘛？
Violin. Violin.
Piano.
Ian is working on improving her English. She's well aware that a modeling career has limited longevity. At 25, she's one of the more mature models working for Huang Fei. She wants to make sure she has some skills to fall back on in the future. She is one of a handful of Huang Fei's models on site today. While professional photographers are on hand, in some instances Huang Fei likes to test her own camera skills. She has spent a lot of time studying and comparing Chinese and international photographic styles.
會唔會太老啊？
唔會啊，咪老啲咯。再想下邊度啊？唔白啦。夾。
好高啊！你高怎么办啊？挤过去啊！挤不出来。
The set they're shooting on is located in a courtyard right beside the compound entrance. The women dress and undress by the roadside, while cars drive by. In a shoot where models are expected to show off countless outfits in one day, there's little time for privacy.
This is a typical set that the agency uses for photo shoots. It's out in the open, surrounded by office buildings, completely exposed to the elements. This means that when in winter in Guangzhou it can be only 2 degrees, or even if there's a drizzle outside, the girls still have to tough it out. What's more, they can model up to 100 costumes in one day, starting as early as 8 in the morning and going on until late at night. This type of photo shoot is known in Chinese as a fast food fashion photo shoot.
So how does Ian's modeling career now compare to what it was in the past?
当大模特跟普通码的模特最大的区别就是我能够很开心的去吃，然后能够感受到那种快乐，而且有一点就是我去坦开我的心去接受这个职业，去告诉别人我是大码模特，我就是一个好看的胖子的时候，能够有一个让我非常感觉正能量跟被认可的事情，就是我很多的粉丝或者说是影响到很多。大码的女孩，她就觉得说，原来胖也可以很美，她可以更加自信的去面对自己，而不是像我以前一昧的说我要减肥，而是用一个更加积极的态度去面对自己的整个人、整个形象。
Ian doesn't hide her love of food. In an attempt to show off what she calls her considerable stomach capacity, she's taking me to one of her favorite restaurants.
经常来吃这家，然后呢，这个是炒上牛肉丸，
还有2个盘子。
哦，那
你点的这么多？
其实我平常2个人是能吃更多，但是我怕你不能吃，我说点少了，你知道吗？就是我先下这个菜。
你平时也会吃海鲜是吧？
海
鲜你能吃多少？
哇，海鲜就夸张了。首先是用海鲜不长肉，我试过最高纪录的一天，就是最高纪录了。然后就吃了2斤的虾，2斤的蟹，还有6个扇贝，还有3个棒仔，就小棒仔，然后还有一碟菜那样子，然后。就当然要吃完之后，就觉得很饱啊，就整天就是躺在床上，我不行了那种。但是第2天我觉得哇，还是好想吃海鲜。
It's hard not to be caught up in Ian's infectious love of life and food. Leaving the restrictive world of standard-size modeling has brought her more freedom. However, that doesn't mean plus-size modeling places no restrictions on her body at all.
虽然是大码模特，但是也是很要求我们公司非常要求我们3围就是我们的比例要9:7:10那样子的，就是简单点说，就是我的胸围跟腰围要20厘米的差距。虽然说我能吃很多，但是我们很注重的是要我们去健身去运动。
Keeping fit has become an increasing priority for Ian. Nowadays, she trains so much she's actually at risk of being underweight for her job. Even so, like many of her colleagues, she's experienced a lot of negative comments and bullying throughout her lifetime due to her weight.
在我从瘦模变成大模特中间是有谈过一个男朋友，他嘴巴上是跟我说我不介意你长胖，但其实你能感觉到他是有这种感觉，就是说你少吃点吧。对，我感觉这种也是蛮难受的。其实，在传统审美上，我觉得有10个男生可能有7到8个都是喜欢瘦瘦的女生，这种是一个传统的审美观念的感觉吧。对，也会有些喜欢可爱型的。对。
那在面对这种的一个情况下，你心里会是怎么想？
我会跟他说我胖我好看啊，你可以不喜欢我没关系啊。对啊，我干嘛在乎你啊？对。
Pressure to conform to an unhealthy body image in China is high. A sweeping statement used commonly in Chinese is that a woman should not weigh more than 50 kilograms, irrespective of her height. In the online world, viral trends around body weight have appeared. In one, known as the A4 paper challenge, women are urged to prove that their waist is as thin as the vertical height of a sheet of A4 paper. That's just 21 centimeters.
他长得胖，上学一直胖就被别人歧视，经常学校里面就被别人打呀、欺负呀，在学校里面，特别是在高中的时候，他就开始不怎么好好读了。后来要临考大学的时候呢，他就说了，他说可能那个因为他去星海呀什么的去看的时候呢，就发现里面全是长得美的、瘦的。 他就跟我闹得不行，就不考。为了这个事情，还几乎都离家出走。
While plus-size modeling agencies like Fangfei's are for the first time offering an alternative view of what it means to be a larger girl, they often encounter clients who claim to want plus-size models only to revert back to the unhealthily thin standards portrayed in the media.
Every client, the first time they had the plus-size model, they have this problem. Every time. Because the Photoshop, the people who do the Photoshop, every day they are making the Photoshop for the skinny girl. They will make them look more skinny, more tall. So when they doing the plus-size models, and they will do the same. They were never thinking about, okay, I need to keep the shape, I need to keep the weight, just, you know, make her look the same. So that is the Chinese people how to do.
So when you find that this is a problem, how do you deal with that?
I will talk to the client directly. I will tell them, hey, now you are using a plus-size model. If you want a skinny model to do this, you just have the skinny model. You're shooting for the skinny model, that's all. So if you are using the plus-size model, why you want this picture to be skinny?
And while most clients do need a bit of hand-holding when it comes to using plus-size models, their willingness to do so is growing. So much so that Fangfei's business is constantly expanding. Since 2013, she has signed 45 models, both male and female, local and international. And today she's holding auditions for another batch of hopefuls who want to join the business.
$96，肩宽还有腿长都得量啊。41，来回来。102，腿好长啊。
The candidates will go through a day of rigorous assessment designed and led by Huang Fei herself. Apart from their looks, their body weight and measurements are taken. Later, the girls will need to sell 2 different outfits, as if doing a live stream.
站直了 ，OK， 脸不要抬太高，低一点，这样笑的自然一点，可以开嘴笑，对。OK， 换动作，太尴尬了，换动作。OK， 正面，我要正面。好，放自然一点。OK， 好，换一个人。OK， 好，可以下一个。
Of the 20 or so candidates that show up on audition day, Huang Fei will keep on roughly half. Most will do live streams, modeling and selling plus-size clothes, while one or two may go on to do commercial photo shoots or even catwalks.
For me, that's the Victoria's Secret. That is amazing. Everybody have big wings like this. But for me, that maybe we are a little bit over it. But we also have the way to show our body and to show our face.
对于很多人来讲，高于200斤的体重来说，都是只适合穿像我今天一样的衣服，休闲，不能再休闲的衣服。然后我只是想展示给一些和我一样身材的女孩的更好的衣服，然后带着大家一起变美。
There are currently only around 20 well-established commercial plus-size models in China. And as the models depicted in ads are becoming more diverse, this is a vast untapped market and an opportunity for those men and women for whom one size does not necessarily fit all.
多一点介绍，比如说身高、体重、三围，我来自哪里，今年几岁，对吧？这种事情多说一说啊。好，再来照例。好的，3、2、1，开始。
Hello， 大家好，我是来自北京的16号选手，我叫赵丽。我身高1.70米，体重150，然后大家可能看不出来我像150，因为我平常比较喜欢度假风和欧美一些的衣服。今天穿了一个度假风的连衣裙，因为我是下半身比较偏胖一点，所以我遮住了我最胖的下半身。然后大家可以穿出去到海边度假。
It's been 6 years since Huang Fei started her plus-size modeling business. She admits that it is a good way for her to make money. But to her, it's more than that. She enjoys seeing the change in her models, in the way they clothe themselves, feel about their body, and engage with the outside world.
As we've seen today, for many of these larger Chinese girls, maybe for the first time in their lives, they're being given more options and, most importantly, confidence. And as their ranks continue to grow, plus-size modeling will transform from being an innovation in China to an established industry.